Good morning, everybody. It's the Challenging Times Fitness Challenge workout number 16 today. Your buddy Jesse here, ready to work out in the living room with simple equipment that you usually have around the house just to make it easier since we're sheltering in place at home. We need to work out. So today, challenge of the week is squats. We're going to do that again for 2 minutes. We're going to do the chair workouts mostly, and I have a band. I'm going to skip some of the stuff with the cans and all that, and focus on a few new things with the chair and with ground-based exercises, all body weight related today. So pretty simple, pretty easy setup. I'm excited to get going. And I should say that I wasn't excited a minute ago, but for some reason, when I get going on here, I become excited about it. So, all right, just some quick reminders. Housekeeping. The notes section or the description text section of the video contains, which I call the show notes. It contains a link to the playlist for the Facebook videos, and then there's another one for YouTube in case you want to review any of these or you miss one and you want to play catch up. And in the future, I usually have a chair or two. I have a couple cans of crushed tomato or something like that or weights you could use. I use a band. You can also use a towel in for certain things for the stretching. So it doesn't require very much. And if you don't have those things, you can do 80% of what I show you anyway. And then for the challenge, I'm going to run the time, and all you got to do is follow along. So thanks for joining me today. We'll get started here. It's right on the money, so let's do it to it. Beginning with head rolls all the way around. Other way. Spent the last couple days working outside. Yesterday was a heavy duty day of gravel, hauling them in wheelbarrows and shoveling, and a lot of back breaking stuff. Pretty sore. Pretty sore from that. Let's do this rotator cuff exercise. Get the shoulders going here. Warming up. Gonna do all the active warm-ups. You gonna join me today? You can. There's nobody even watching right now. Until they get in here a minute or two later, they watch the recording. It's Tammy.
Maybe.
You want to?
Maybe.
Maybe. You can. There's room here. Just some basic stuff I'm doing. Opposite hand to foot. You got this here. Basic stuff, but it works. If you follow along, you're gonna get a workout by the end of it. Feel pretty good. Basic stuff. Bent over trunk twist. All right, hula hips, big hip circles. One of these days I'll get good lighting. It's absolutely terrible. It's like I'm a shadow working out, dear. I have no idea what to do because we don't have any lights. I need like a big light over there because it's like basically I'm in the dark. And if I turn on any lights behind me, then it's even worse. Or if I open those blinds, it's worse. It's pretty much a terrible spot to try to shoot a video, but it's the only spot that makes sense. So if you're tolerating my video today, thank you. Hopefully you can still see what to do. All right, so I'm gonna turn this one on though. Give myself one more thing. Okay, jumping jacks, we're going to 20. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. We did those. We're now going to do our stretches. So the next one is right leg forward and extending the hip flexor. Same elbow down to the ground next to that heel. Opening up inner thighs, stretching out hamstrings, and bending straight in the front leg. By the time we get back from this shelter in place stuff, I think everybody following along here, you're actually going to be in better shape than you thought. I don't know about you, but this time of year I'm out a lot also getting work done, so it tends to be Not running around as much, obviously. I mean, 20 jumping jacks isn't the same thing as running the mile. So, but all these other things, you know, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, they do a pretty good job of keeping you fit. All right, or at least keeping you from getting out of shape too far. I brought the foot in, I'm stretching out the hip. Okay, let's do downward dog. So heels down, hips up. All right, switching legs. I got my left leg forward, right leg back, press down. Bend and straighten that front leg. And right hand down, left hand up, rotate. Open up the leg, knee down, hip down, back leg straight. Those are really tight. Bring your foot in, drop it all the way down, get the hip stretch. All right, cool. Okay, so we got those very basic stretches in, nothing to it. Oops. I'm gonna be doing my 2-minute sit-up challenge now, so I will put a case on the thing, right? All right, so 2 minutes. You can put your feet underneath the couch, have someone hold them, weigh them down some way. It's 2 minutes of sit-ups, arms across the chest, hands on the shoulders for the standardized version. And I'll set the timer. We'll do 2 minutes of them. Count your reps. Let me know what you get. I'm always excited to know. All right, so feet hooked in. Here we go for 2 minutes. Ready? Begin. 30 seconds down, a minute and a half to go. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. 30 seconds left. 5 seconds left. And time. Good job. Now I said the challenge of the week. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. That was a challenge, but not the challenge of the week. The challenge is actually squats, but I wanted to get the abs in there as well too. So I didn't mean that to say it that way. But I'm glad you did the sit-ups with me, reviewing from last week. And then we're also going to try the same thing with push-ups today. But before we go further, we have to do our actual official challenge of the week, which is squats. So stretch out a little bit if you need. Get a quick drink of water if you need. Next up is body weight squats for 2 minutes. Woo, it's a lot to do these challenges. So squats is as low as you can while keeping good form. Knees over toes, butt out, head up, back relatively straight. Sit in the chair, go low, don't cheat. Do what you can, 2 minutes. It's gonna be tricky because I'm still out of breath from the sit-ups. Here we go. On your mark, set, and begin, 2 minutes. Whatever you want with the hands today. There's 30 seconds down, a minute and a half left. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Minute left. 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 45 seconds left. 41, 42, 43, 44. 30 seconds left. 15. And time. Good job. All right. That was our official challenge of the week. Man, that's tough after doing sit-ups. If your hip flexors are already tired and then you start doing squats. Wow, right? Good job. Hey, if you catch this later on the recording, still leave a comment. Let me know how many squats you did, how many sit-ups you did. And then at the end of the workout, let me know what your perceived exertion rate is. And that's a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the toughest, 0 being, or 1 being barely noticed it. So what do you think overall on the workout? I've been hearing people give me 7s and 8s on these, so that's kind of cool. That's a perfect place to be. 10's a bit much. All right, so we get a little breather. Man, this is a tough one I designed here. We got to do this push-up one next. So, whew. Wait a minute, hold on. I have a list. I'm sorry. It's not that. It's, we're doing a practice one for burpees. Oh no. But we're not doing 2 minutes. We're going to do 1 minute of burpees today instead of 2 as a practice. That's the next one on my list. Not push-ups, burpees. It's similar because you have a push-up in it. So we did sit-ups, we did the squats. We're going to do 1 minute of burpees, not 2. And we're just trying to make sure that we still have the ability to do all these things. So when the challenge week comes up, it's not like out of the blue, haven't done it in 8 weeks or something. So we're going to make sure that we have the basics. And so I'm going to break this down if you haven't done one or done it in a while. You're going to come down to your hands. You're going to jump out. You're going to do full push-up with your hands coming up. You're going to come up to here. You're going to jump in, and then you're going to do a jumping jack. That's the version we're doing today. There's a lot of different subtleties and different versions, but that's the one we're doing today. It's only 1 minute, okay? So here we go. On your mark, get set, begin. How many can you get in 1 minute? Push up, lift, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 45 seconds left. 5, 6, 7, 30 seconds left. 10, 10 seconds. And time. Oh, imagine if we had to go 2. Man, that is rough. Right on. Okay. Water break if you need it. Next up is the chair exercises. Man, you do those 3 sit-ups, squats, burpees. Whew. Intense. Really tough. So I'm gonna get a quick sip of water and come back for the chair exercise. We're gonna need the book too. Single leg squat. Okay, here we go with the book. Next up, grab your big heavy book. Today, it's brought to you by the Science book. 1 leg out, 1 arms forward, single leg squat all the way up, all the way down, controlled. Try not to bounce into your chair, plop into it. We're just gonna do 10 reps on both sides. The blood flow goes from the upper to the lower to the upper, back to the lower. It's pretty tricky. Here we go, 10 reps. 1, control down. 2, control down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one, 10. Switch legs right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fast-paced workout today, huh? Awesome. Take another breather. We're gonna do dips next on the chair. And this is surprisingly difficult to go even just a little bit faster than I normally do. I didn't think it would feel this tough, but it goes to show you what high intensity training can do, and cardiovascular, adding the cardiovascular component, because you're going just a little bit faster, requires that much more blood flow, heart's pumping, muscles are working. It's good, really good. Okay, so on our dips today, slide your feet out if you can. If you have a slippery surface with socks on, or some people have those furniture movers you put your feet on, anything that can allow you. If you can't, just set them down. Keep your knees bent a little bit, but try to keep your weight on your arms and bending the elbow, not from the shoulder, coming down really close to the chair. Here we're gonna crank out 10 reps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna crank out another set in just a second here. Short breather. Feels good. Waking up for the day. Had a long day yesterday. Had to take some ibuprofen, but today feeling pretty good. So I'm grateful for that. Once we got started, it was a little tough to get started. That's the hardest part, just showing up usually. Okay, here we go. Set 2, 10 reps, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're really focused on that, get those legs way out, it becomes twice as hard. It's amazing. Okay, you know, that was pretty simple for the chair. We only got one more, and it's our Bulgarian squat that we've been doing every workout just about. And I like it. It's a good one. Try to get your distance a little bit here today if you can, between here and wherever you put your foot. Okay, so you got an elevated foot. You're going to do one leg at a time, holding on to something in the front for balance if you need. I recommend that. Nobody wants to take a spill. So in honor of my timing, let's keep going, even though I want a break. I'm not going to give myself one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side right away. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Get rid of the chair. We're done with the chair. We're going to move on to abs now. So we're going to do V-ups first. And these are particularly challenging to do correctly. And I'm not saying I have the best version in the whole world, but I'm going to work on good form today the best I can. We're going to do 10 reps, 2 sets of 10 really good V-ups. Bringing your hands all the way up and touching as high as you can. Your feet, or your ankles, or your shins, or your knees, somewhere as high as you can. You bring your upper and your lower body up at the same time, like this. It's a V, up, V, okay? I'm going to start on the ground, go all the way up. Okay, 10 reps. Here we go. On your mark, get set, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got a second set of those coming up. So you get a short break and then we'll do another 10. This is a quick workout today, but actually it's pretty tough, you know, to keep doing it without taking breaks. So here we go with set 2. Same idea, 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The last one maybe not as perfect as it could have been, but what do you know? All right, I was going to challenge myself to do a faster workout today. I think we did it. We're now going to be doing our stretches. We're going to review those. Not spending too much time, but I don't want to skip them either. So grab your band or your towel. I'm going to work on the straddle stretch first. We're going to take our band over the right foot, grabbing with the left hand, right hand up and over, twisting and reaching simultaneously. You know, that aggressive type of movement we were doing before is not the same movement we need for stretching. So I have to breathe a little extra and to slow down the heart rate and ease into that stretch a bit. So it's kind of a fun challenge actually, because it's, you know, have a lot of time to make that transition. So right hand to the band, left hand up and over, opposite hand and foot, basically. Okay, now once down to the center, all right, feet together, knees apart, butterfly stretch. Just going to go through the basic routine. We had our warm-up stretches, our athletic position and movement stretches, and then we're going to do our kind of standard stretches here as well. Okay, now we're going to do one leg down, one leg over. So it's 90 degrees. This leg, foot goes over Right foot over left, or whichever one. Sit up nice and tall, stretching the hips. Switching sides. Allergy season. Switching sides. Hopefully you feel that. All right, now we're going to move on to the quads. Knee down. I actually feel like I'm gradually making a little bit of progress on all these exercises and stretches. It's kind of nice. Been pretty consistent. Geez, like 16 workouts. You know, that's more weeks than I thought. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 o'clock in the morning. And so far I hadn't had to skip any. I may at some point, but so far I haven't had to. And progress is beginning to be made. It's amazing what you can do with a little consistency. I think the stretching is really important, even if it's just a short stretch like this. Okay, then we take the hands up and back with your band or towel or dowel. Get that pec and shoulder stretch all the way down. Nice and slow. Feel the areas that are tight and kind of hang out there for a second. All right, and then we're going to take the band right under our foot and lunge away from it, grabbing with the opposite hand. Lunge away. Really get in the shoulder and back. And then the other side. So there you have it, folks. Quick workout, 26 minutes. I think it was a success. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to leave me a scale of 1 to 10 in the comments of how hard this was for you personally. 10's really hard, 1's easy. And then if you want to tell me how many sit-ups you did, push-ups you did, squats you did. The official challenge of the week is squats, by the way. Those others were bonuses, or not push-ups, but what did we do? We did V-ups, we did squats, we did burpees. Okay, right, the burpees. But if you want to share those, that's great. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks.